How does your program create goodwill in my community and elevate the image of our chamber?
So, how does our program create goodwill and improve the image of your chamber? Well, it all starts by simply rocking a resident's world. So, as a microcosm, let's take you for a moment. It's your birthday, and you open up our Goodwill gift packet, and immediately you find 25 gifts from various members of the local Chamber of Commerce. And that day you decide, well, I'll go get the car washed and I'll grab a pizza on the way home from work and take that home to my children. And when they say pizza, you go, that's a gift from the Chamber of Commerce. And then the next day, you're swinging by and picking up donuts for them for breakfast. And maybe you get caught up in all of the carbs and you have a free trial membership with your local gym for 30 days, which is very typical. And you think, well, I'll work some of those carbs off. And then you get a little sore from the workout. You hadn't had one in a while, so you go get yourself a free hour-long massage and maybe a free gift of an oil or something like that, which is, again, something we see all the time in our program. And you're a little disheveled, so you grab a shampoo, cut and styling from a swanky hair salon. And the next day, you've received a dozen cupcakes made with love, and you think, well, I'm going to pick those up and take them into the break room at the office. And the first thing that happens when you walk in is they say, hey, your hair really looks good. And you think, well, thanks. That was a gift from my Chamber of Commerce. And hey, those cupcakes are amazing. Where did you get those? Well, it was another gift. And lunch comes by and you get invited to lunch by one of your coworkers, and you have 4 or 5 different options on where you can go for your birthday lunch. And so you invite them to one of those, and you chose barbecue today, and you think, well, I'll do the Chinese tomorrow. And you, coming back from lunch, you swing by the flower shop to pick up a free bouquet of flowers, and you set them on your desk. And everybody that walks by goes, boy, where did you get the flowers? And they go, it's a gift from the Chamber of Commerce. And that evening, you're taking your family to a dinner that's really a birthday dinner from some gracious member in good standing with the Chamber of Commerce. And while at dinner, you're planning your weekend, and you think, well, maybe I'll take advantage of that free 18 holes of golf, or I'll get the oil change. But what's going to happen with 25, 20, 30 gift certificates from the Chamber of Commerce is we're actually going to transform a birthday in your community to a birth month. A month-long celebration redeeming the gift certificates given them from the Chamber of Commerce. Well, can you imagine the buzz in the community, the number of people that will be talking about you, the appearances that these gift packages and the experiences will have in social media? Well, how do we elevate your goodwill? How do we elevate your image? Well, let's take an example. Let's take a small town, a small community maybe that only had, because the math will be easy, 10,000 adult residents. Well, 10,000 adult residents is literally 200 birthdays per week. 200 people a week are receiving that package, experiencing just what I shared with you was your experience. 52 weeks of the year, because birthdays happen 52 weeks of the year, right? Imagine the power of that buzz inside of your community. And chambers, I realize, are in quite a predicament. I mean, they need money, but they can't really come to the community, or their members for that matter, with their hand out. It's just not suitable for a Chamber of Commerce who represents business. So what do? We put you in a position where you get to go to the community from a magnanimous position, philanthropy, free gifts, love offerings for every resident inside of your community, benevolence. That's how your chamber is going to be thought of inside of your community. And still and yet, we make a meaningful contribution to your budget with a monthly non-dues revenue check as you share in the revenue from every Goodwill package. What could be better than that?